I'm Dr. Provitera. Today we're going to talk about the art of leadership. And I got a couple of really great things for you today. Things that I think will help you as you pursue your leadership prowess. Now, one of the things I wanted to talk about is teacher in cases, okay? We're going to do a lot of that because I believe that teacher in cases, designing new ways to discuss leadership is very important. One of the things I told you about, and I gave you my article on evolution of management thought, and the evolution of management thought is important because it gives you the chance to practice thinking on your feet and practice collecting your ideas. One of the other things I talked to you a little bit about last week, and I want to talk to you again about this week with executive leadership training, is that you could be a manager or you could be a leader. And we have a lot of dialogue on becoming a leader is better than the boss. So this movie characterizes a lot of information. We use this in executive leadership. So I was the author, I knew the author of this book, I was the editor of this book, Ted Meyer, on leadership. And I gave him the title. It's a hard title to say. Championing the leadership of the cores of leadership, a look at baseball dynasties. And those of you who like baseball, remember these sayings when you're out there doing business with your clients and with your new business endeavors. Batting 1,000, perceived perfection. Hitting a home run, succeeding in a client presentation. Covering all the bases, carefully preparing. And an unusual or unexpected idea out of left field. In this book by Jim Clausen, which I also edited, Jim talks about level 3 leadership. Level 1, visible behavior. Level 2, conscious thought. Level 3 is what we call VABES, values, assumptions, and beliefs, and expectations about the way you see the world or the world should be. You, as a leader, you want to be right here. Level 3 leadership is more powerful and long-lasting. Finally, we talk a little bit about the power of now. Because as executives, you must remember that the most of your psychological suffering is what your mind is telling you about the situation, but not the situation itself. So keep in mind, as you go through this, when I give you my book, by the end of today, you'll have Mastering Self-Motivation. I want you to thrive on challenge, have hope, master self-motivation, put in the necessary effort, and be resilient. Remember, if something happens, you don't fall backward, you fall forward. So the last thing we're going to talk about tonight is the Harvard Business School book, which I just edited, by Jay Loss, and he talks about how to listen, observe, test, and diagnose, with a great story by some professor named White that was a consultant. Jay Law. So I'm going to ask you sometime tonight, what can you do better? And you can tell me. And the other thing I want you to think about, any journey that you take, this new position that you have, this trip you're going to take starts with your first step, becoming a leader. Create yourself in the wizard's wisdom so you could be wise in everything you do. Thank you for coming, and I really appreciate your attention. Take care.